That video you have on your phone?
Yeah. So after the last video of me telling you that I was leaking down here, I finally me and James diagnosed the problem, and it was actually the tap in the oil pan was kind of had a little minuscule leak, and we didn't feel like taking it off to re-weld it, so we just put JB Weld on there. It should be good because it's such a small leak. It really didn't have to, we kind of did more than we needed to, but it's gonna work. And we're gonna let it cure for an hour, but right now, or not an hour, a whole day. But right now we're gonna try to put on my BLOX Intake Manifold that's been sitting in my closet since Christmas.
Have the extension for?
And Xavier's here. Yep, Xavier's over there breaking shit like usual. If you ever come to him for oil change, don't forget to remind him to dump out the rest of the oil before he pours new oil in.
Yeah, I don't like changing filters, I don't like draining oil.
If you guys haven't seen, this is the BLOX Intake Manifold I had for a while. That's it. Xavier, show us what video you went viral in.
Picture.
Oh, the picture. I bet you guys remember that. How your crew looks when you all park the cars together. Look at this guy.
It was like fucking 4 years ago.
Just wrenching?
Just wrenching.
Just wrenching.
You know, just wrenching. Doing shit with you guys.
How many kilowatts you tying that down to?
A jillion. I can do it.
But like I was saying, what the fuck was I saying?
Vagina.
Oh yeah, think about it. I got a 255 fuel pump. Just cleaned my fuel filter. 750 injectors that spray at 850, and I run lean at 8 pounds of boost. That doesn't make sense, right? It was this. That fucking bolt right there.
You got any safety glasses? Because I'm getting all kinds of stuff in my eyeballs.
I got you.
It's like, fuck that.
God.
Yep, I don't know what that shit is.
For all you.
I obviously need it.
Trying to hit at least 950 on the Civic, man. This summer though.
See, my issue was I tried to get in.
You tried, but you kind of.
But I've never been able to succeed in getting into the fucking Honda game.
The closest thing you got was. What was it?
AF shell. That's about where I'm at. That's about where I'm at with the Honda game.
Powered by Bondo?
Powered by Bondo.
Whatever happened to that shell?
I still have it. I need to get it out of Luis's house.
Let me get it.
Give me $500.
Huh?
Give me $500. You can have the shell and the engine.
But the thing is, built by fucking Bondo from.
Hey, did you take a coolant line off?
No.
Cause something's dripping next to it. Check from on top.
Nothing looks like it's leaked from up here.
Here's a rag. I'm gonna clean it up and see where it's.
Okay. Well.
Damn, it's dripping fucking a lot now.
Check on top, man.
You know what? I know where it's dripping from. It's the intake manifold because you loosened it up.
Oh yeah.
Fucking dummy. Yeah, it's just.
There's still a bolt.
It's an intake manifold. Dewey. Hey guys, meet your favorite character.
Am I really the people's favorite character?
Yeah.
He's eating a burrito, but he's using a pizza as his plate.
Yes, I am. You got something to drink?
Who else but
Yeah.
Memo?
You wanna go?
Yeah?
Cause you got your license?
Look at that. You gotta go with me though.
Nah, you go by yourself.
I don't got money for cigarettes.
Bitch ass nigga. Fuck you.
I'll drive you.
Can I use it tomorrow once I have my license back? When I see proof that you got your license yet? Yeah. The camera steady stays on me, bro. What's up? Are you trying to do some coke off some stripper's ass? I'm fucking down. Yeah, be down.
I'm down. What was your first thought when your first thought about me when the first time you met me?
Literally, this guy looks like he will be back. He was like the type of dude that would have been born in the 80s, party with a bunch of bitches, and do a bunch of cocaine. A bunch of cocaine.
Hey, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Bitch ass nigga, first you only buy your trunk, now you don't let me get fucking bite off your burrito.
No, fuck you.
Bitch, you're fired. Don't even show up at work tomorrow, bitch.
I'll come in and apply in your place.
Sipping on weed.
Let's clean this out first, actually.
I'm gonna get under the car, clean up all that fucking coolant and
You
shit.
got the Dremel, right? I can clean it up,
Yeah.
make it shiny, and then clear
Right
coat it.
there.
So
it's currently 1:30 a.m.
and I got work tomorrow.
But we decided to paint the throttle body
Computer labs. The
wrinkle
instructional
red,
staff
kinda match
consists of
color
broadcast
of
media and
our valve
professionals
cover,
like
just
myself
'cause
with many
fuck
years
it.
of broadcasting.
So I just did a little bit of research on the BLOX Intake Manifold, and there's a second coolant port. So I wrapped that up with RTV because I don't need a second coolant port, and I don't want coolant just spewing on my car. So I put RTV on there, and hopefully that holds up. We'll see. I put a bolt in there too. There's a bolt and a coolant line, RTV in it. That's for IAT sensor. So I'm gonna have to buy an accurate IAT sensor from O'Reilly's or somewhere. So that's what's going on right now. So last night, or actually this morning, I called O'Reilly's and asked them about the Acura intake air temperature sensor. So that's ordered and it's probably there right now, so we're gonna go pick it up. It's for this spot right here, and I gotta pick up 2 bolts so it can fit in here. I'll probably have to take this intake manifold with me when we go to Ace, so I'll make sure I get the right bolts with the right thread pattern. And we're also taking the threaded bolt, or yeah,
The studs.
threaded studs, so we could re-put these studs, because I actually snapped this stud before when I was trying to tighten down my fuel rail. I torqued it down too hard and it snapped. It's right here. It snapped. Yeah, sad day. Yeah, it should be like that. But I didn't clean it up since, so I don't know if it stopped leaking since, because it was leaking when it was wet. So I'm gonna clean it up and see if it leaks.
I think there might be a little crack right there, so we might put a little bit more on.
Okay.
Dude, when you hit that hard.
Yeah, I know.
Not hard, but like,
It was right there though.
this is the bad one.
Yeah, that's where it got fucking smacked. But luckily it didn't freaking penetrate it.
No penetration.
But I smacked that shit hard. Alright, so we're at O'Reilly's right now. We're about to walk in and get the IAT sensor for the intake manifold. Hopefully they actually got the right one. Oops.
Smack me right in the face.
What do you need?
I ordered a IAT sensor for Acura, and it goes right there.
Yeah, it's that little.
Yeah.
I talked to you first,
What
and then
year
you
is it?
came in.
Yeah.
And he said, did you talk to somebody on an
It's
Integra?
94. I don't know.
No. I get it.
Graham's got it.
Later, boss.
Have a good one.
You too. You guys have fun. You
right,
gonna
thank
be out
you.
this summer doing some racing or what?
Something like that. Only on
Maybe.
the track. Only on the track.
Only professional drivers do that.
Yeah.
You drag race it or it's slalom style?
A little bit of both. It's mainly for like a tech. That's what the car's getting set up for more. So at the moment I go all forged internals and then
Here you go, John.
start looking.
Thank you.
Have you ever looked into Eagle or Scat or any of those
we're
guys?
gonna go with I think you were saying like
Manly rods.
manly rods with Viterra pistons.
What kind of piston?
Viterra. I think that's what they're called, right?
And I was either gonna go Golden Eagle or
We're going name brand.
Wiseco.
Oh yeah.
Wiseco.
Wiseco.
Wiseco makes it really
that's the
good.
way-
Yeah, I mean, those
that's what
guys
I
are
was
good. Manly rods are
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
Because that's like the best I've heard is with the manly rods.
Well, no, Carrillo rods are the best, but nobody wants to spend $1,400 on rods.
Well, I mean, for like the price wise.
Yeah,
The manly.
Eagle's the best.
Yeah.
For the money. For the money, you get 4340 aircraft quality forged H-beam rods and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Eagle's the best for the money.
Yeah.
We make 2,000 horsepower on Eagle stuff, and it's never had a problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for the price, you cannot beat that shit.
Yeah.
But Wiseco's a real good company for pistons. But the crank and the rods, you should probably look into Eagle stuff.
Well, the stock cranks, they are pretty fucking strong. On
Yeah, but you know what?
T-Series
If you ever saw a chart on 1038 steel, which is probably what you got for stock, if you look at some chart, 1038 will be here, and 4340 is like,
Yeah.
I mean, ridiculous.
Well, we're just talking like for the first initial build. We're
Here's
just gonna
something you
go.
gotta learn, and you learn it the hard way. I've been doing this a long ass time. Buy the good shit
First
the
time,
first
yeah.
time, do it right the first time. And first of all, you won't pay to do it twice. And second of all, chances are you won't window a good block because of something that you bought that was a
True.
little less than what you should have bought.
True.
You know, because I can tell you how many guys have. I used to build race motors, turbo motors, and a lot of nitrous motors for drag race buddies.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, no, let's just do it a little bit cheap, a little bit cheap. A year later, let's do a little bit better. A year later, all right, now let's do it. I'm like, you have any idea how much money you've fucking pissed away and wasted by not just doing it right the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
And I said to everybody, do you think one day you're going to come and say, hey, I want to go slower. Can you slow it down? True. You know, I mean, if you run 12 seconds, you want to run 11s. You get 11, it goes all the way down. You run an 8-second car, you want to run 7s. You get a 7-second car, you want to run 6s. I mean, nobody has ever said, Jesus Christ, although they have said, this is scary as shit. But nobody has said, slow it down.
Yeah.
You know, but do yourself a huge favor. Do it right, do it one time, and most importantly, do not trust anybody. And I mean anybody. I ordered camshafts from like Comp Cams. I give them my own specs on the stuff. The piece comes in, it's 50,000. I order like a 900 base circle cam.
Dang, I was about to get into it. I wanted to hear it.
What it is that even the piston companies, J&E, some of the big
Yeah.
companies, order pistons. They're 8 grams out of balance. I call them up, they go, well, it's only 8 grams. I'm like, well, what does your article say? Your ad says balanced to within 2 grams. I didn't write the fucking article, you did.
True.
You know, so balance my shit within 2 grams, you know? Like I said, the camshafts were made wrong. I bought a set of airflow research cylinder heads. The wrong valves, the wrong springs, the wrong, and I called the owner of, airflow research up, and he goes, hey, I'm only as good as the guys in the back that put the shit together. And so I said to him, well, who cashed my check? You or them?
True.
And he, so, I mean, no matter what the company is, no matter, don't trust or double check everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me. There's John.
When's the last time you walked in O'Reilly's and actually someone knew their shit? Alright, so now we're at Ace Hardware. About to get the studs for the intake manifold. Maybe we'll get an informational lecture in here too.
On what type of bolts are the best?
Studs. And that's exactly what we're looking for.
Hopefully.
All right, so we're back from Ace, and we're bolting things back up together, the throttle body again. That was never plugged in. It was actually plugged in when I first got the car, but I had to take it off when I removed my intake pipe for the turbocharged pipe. We also have to put a little bit more JD weld on the oil pan because there's this little tiny small
Pinhole leak. Just a little pinhole leak that's just, it's not even, it's just like weeping a little bit.
Yeah, it's just sweating from it, so we're just gonna fill that up.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
So we're gonna have to go get new head studs because the way it's sitting.
Intake studs.
Intake studs. Alright, we're gonna have to get intake studs because
The blocks. It's because this BLOX intake at the over here is thicker than the original, the OEM intake. So the studs on the head are only sitting about that far out. There's nothing to thread a nut onto. So we gotta go get new bolts. We'll remove these studs and just throw bolts through.
but it actually looks pretty nice in there from here.
That's one. Here, the rest of the way.
An iHeartRadio station.
You just left the bolts off the intake, like I told you.
Taco Bell on the Stevenson Road.
Yes, you are a little smart.
Ashland and System Road.
All right.
I'm gonna take the bracket out.
55-40. It's unexpected to see break time between the dam.
Well, you did.
What are you trying to do right now? Oh, just do the intake.
You
want me to do it from up here?
No.
I want to do it. Yeah, fine. I'll route your fucking harness. No, I'm doing that too. Go fuck yourself.
Doing that too.
It's nice.
Kind of makes it look like a whole new engine, right?
There's so much room for activity back
A little bit, right?
Yeah. Like it's just like, okay. Okay. It's a little bit longer, isn't it? Or no?
A magical ratcheting itself.
Oh my god, where is it?
Oh my god.
Can you see still?
Clickbait. It's a magical ratcheting itself.
Well,
Dude, clickbait pisses me off.
Like the video for the magical ratchet.
And it won't reap your
no,
soul.
magical wretched. Alright? Magical wretched.
And it won't reap your soul if you like.
I can reach all of those.
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
I can reach them too, motherfucker.
But you can do it 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, or you know.
So we're pretty much done for right now. I already went home. But so far it ran. It's not overheating because we're burping the coolant right now. I'm gonna let it burp overnight. So that's gonna stay in there overnight. And it's okay. So there's just a few bolts that we got from Ace Hardware that were a little bit too long, so we might have to put washers in between them to kind of snug it up a little bit better, because I was leaking coolant on that side from the intake manifold from a bolt being too long, but we switched bolts and used the old bolts off the old manifold. So should be good. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.